Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Aggies will kick this away to start us off. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking free at the 35. You can bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. It's an option look. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Not much on that play. Brought down short. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Campbell. Gonna try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack. And third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Direct snap to the back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Hits the running back in the flat. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Tackle on play at the 29-yard line. Second down.
The shotgun handoff here. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tennessee 7, Texas A&M 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the runner takes off to his right. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Volunteers come to the line with 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Tennessee 14, Texas A&M 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yardage.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Pass not complete.
It leads to second down.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back in cover two, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll be brought down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Forward verticals is a tough scheme to defend, especially if you do not get pressure on the quarterback. He's able to sit back, read the safeties, find the open man, and deliver the football. Huge gain by the offense.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On the ground, it's Campbell. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long.
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The attempt is no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They've got him down out near the 40. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down.
Boy, oh boy, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Finds his man. Has the 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Vols.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick it off to begin the second half. Bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down play here out of the shotgun. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. See if they can convert the point after. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Staley. tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The back's got it on the pitch. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it from the gun. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the first on the ground. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Powers through. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Brought down at the 42. Brings up 2nd down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The ball's hooked to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, this offense did everything right in that 1st half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the 2nd half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas A&M.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the single back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
Touchdown, Volunteers. And the route is on. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Tennessee, 35. Texas A&M, 7.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick. Return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. with the score. Tennessee 35, Texas A&M 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Volunteers looking to keep this drive rolling.
Here we go.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the back gets the football. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown. Fouls. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point.
That makes the score. Tennessee 42. Texas
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 14, set to kick off.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where play...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw it again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, A&M. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll work the clock here with the running game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. Inside the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Vols are in the red zone now.
Under. Here we go.
Movement here from the tight end. Trying to run it. It's Sanders. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set.
Looking to pass this time. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can...
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a target, and it's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Volunteers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.